Hey everyone, welcome back to a little more playthrough of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I am Hurst Quayzar and you are in the garage of Quayzar's Customs. We are going into some movie series cars. In our last video we just finished up this sweet looking 1957 Chevy from the movie Hollywood Nights. And while I was watching a few movie clips and checking out a few pictures, excuse me, my throat's a little dry. Happened to see they had a 65 GTO in the movie as well, a red 65 GTO. So guess what we've got going on today? We are going to do a second car from the movie, and that's only because I happen to see it, and I saw it in the pics, and I saw it in a couple of videos, and I'm like, yeah, there's, it's 65 GTO doesn't get a whole lot of love in some of these movies. I had thought possibly doing a 65 and painting it purple and calling it the Triple X car, but yeah, no. The Triple X car was a 67 GTO, much longer car than this is. The 65 was the first year the GTO actually came out, so kind of would do it wrong to do a 65 up and paint it purple and make it look like a Triple X car. But with that being said, if you guys want to see one built, hey, throw it down in the comments, let me know. Hit me up over on Facebook. Whatever you like, let me know. If you want to see one built, then by all means I will build a 65 GTO that will look like, well, for the most part it will look like the Triple X machine in the Triple X movies. So as I was saying in the last video, this is actually a breakout movie for a couple of big stars: Michelle Pfeiffer, Tony Danza, Fran Drescher is in this movie as well. You know, Fran Drescher, you know. Alright. She was the nanny. I don't remember what the name of the series was. Was it The Nanny? I don't remember. She was in a series that she was the nanny for this rich dude in like New York. About the best I got for you. So yeah, I'm surprised that I mean, looking Michelle Pfeiffer and Tony Danza, in shots and stuff, it's quite comical to see him that young in the movie. It just, no, I don't want to sell the drive shaft, not yet anyway. How are we doing on the brakes? But yeah, it's kind of cool to see him in there. So, I started looking into this movie and I didn't know what it was about, and started reading some of the synopsis of it, and they say that the kids are all upset because the drive-in diner was going to be basically torn down, was going to get replaced, and that was their local hangout, right? Well, when I read that, I read drive-in diner, and I just thought, the only thing I thought of was drive-in theater. Okay, so we used to call it just a drive-in. All right. For those of you who don't know what a drive-in is, it was a very large screen, and on this, I don't know, 2-acre lot maybe, big old screen. You drive your car in. It was all gravel, and they had speakers on posts that you would pull these speakers off, and you'd watch a movie in your car. You get there early enough, there's usually a playground down below the big old screen, and I'm talking, we're talking the side of a building here, right? For those who really don't know, we're talking about a side of a building. That this screen, that's how large this screen is, and you would, like I said, you'd sit and you'd watch a movie. So, when they were talking, when I was reading that, I thought that's what I thought they were talking about, was a drive-in theater, not a drive-in diner. So I was totally wrong on that. I think I need 2 rubber bushings here. Man, I totally lost track of what I was doing. I do need, I think, 3 of these. But I don't know what else. I have to take a look here. Okay, so yeah, 3 of these bad boys. That's all good. Bought the wrong housing. Go figure. 2 shocks, 2 cap covers, 2 springs, 2 rubber bushings. Yikes! Look at this. Axle. Oof. Oof. Yeah, this one's just about as bad as the 57 Chevy. Holy schmokies. Oh yeah. So we're going to need one of those. We are going to need one of these, one of those, and I want to say rear wheel hub. Yeah. Got that. Got that. And that was a hub 3. I am golden. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Alright, we need the fuel tank, of course. Hey, it was working this time. Holy cow. First time into it. Don't know what the deal is with that, but glad it's working tonight. First time shot in, and it does print, or does type. Kind of shocked. So yeah, I was thinking we were talking about a drive-in. So, you know, I've got a lot of fond memories of drive-ins. We used to go, I want to say, you know, almost every weekend there was movies, and you would get in for like $3, and get to see 3 movies, and it would start at night. So whenever the sun went down is when they would start the movie, right? And typically it was 3 movies, and you get to see 3 movies for, you know, the price of admission. As I was getting older, though, what they were doing was doing $5 carloads. So if you had a carload of kids, you load up the car and you pull up, pay $5 for the whole car, and you got in. We used to do some crazy things like stick people in the trunk of a car, you know, just to get the extra people in. You know, it was just absolutely shenanigans, to be honest with you. But yeah, when I read that, that's what I thought was a drive-in theater. A lot of fond memories. You'd take your girlfriend there, and it would be a make-out session. I'm sure there's like older movies out there they talk about, or they show kids at a drive-in. Trying to think of one off the top of my head. I remember one, and I can't. It's a movie. Jeez. Might be American Graffiti for all I know. And yes, I do have a couple of American Graffiti cars lined up in my parking level. I do have a couple. Unfortunately, one of them is way over my mileage parameters that I like having. So that's going to have to be a thing. Let's see. This is these are the same type wheels that are on the 57 Chevy. I thought they were like a regular stock wheel, but after I was trying to find a few good pics. There's very little pics out there for this machine, so just giving you a heads up. We'll go with a 17 on that as well. No, I think I'm gonna go with 16 on front on this. So I'm gonna go 17 front. I'm gonna go with the sport tire. 217s. Not sure how wide I can go with this, so we will go with the 265. And we'll go with the 50 for right now, yeah. Hard to make those decisions on the fly, isn't it? You don't want to waste your money, but then again, you want to have a nice looking wheel up underneath your ride. One rim, two rim. No, I guess I should have just bought all the rims in one shot. Why don't I just pick up a couple more rims while I'm in this? I was gonna go with the. We'll go with the 16. As silly as it may sound, folks. 16. Hoping I got them both. I would think that it would come up chrome if I hadn't. So isn't that a sweet looking 57 Chevy? I mean, that's probably one of the nicer looking 57 Chevys I've seen online. So I'm actually digging it. Oops. If I were to do that and say yes, that would be a whole lot better. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. 50 profile on that, that's about right. The car looks like it's almost got a raised stance to it. But 16, 16, 17. So I'm not quite sure about that, but I'm happy with it. I think it's gonna look pretty good. Throw these on the back and take a quick gander. Oh yeah. Oh man, I did not. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I couldn't have matched that up. Man, I could have brought that track in. If I could went in and edited it, I could track it. But that looks pretty dang good there. That's pretty close. I don't think I could have done that any better. Nope, don't want that one. Wait a minute. Did I not pull it off? Did I not pull it off? Come on. Butterfingers. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, baby. That looks rather sweet there. I'm wondering if 17 was a little too big for that. Maybe I should have just went with a 16 on the back. Don't you just hate it when you're like indecisive on what needs to be done? Tell you what I can do though. Go ahead and stick it. No, we'll go with the sport tire 2, 16. Go with the 285, 55. Let's see what that looks like. Well, a 55 profile is not what I'm looking for, that's for sure. But we'll stick it on there real quick just to see what it will look like. What do you think? Jeez. Maybe I should have stuck with a 50 profile. Do a quick check here. We want the 16-inch rim. Okay, so that went a little too wide. And I really think that 55 is way too much, but I think the rim size is pretty spot on. So 16-inch rims it is. We will have to go with the 16-inchers. Let me go ahead and take this off. The 17s look good for like a resto mod, but this is like trying to be true to the movie here. So I want the 16 dislocated here. Yes. Do I want to separate? Yes. And for the two 17s, I might as well dump those tires, because I do not want 285. So this is going to have to go with the 265 50. I think that will do it. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's a whole lot of tire there, but I think it'll actually look pretty good on the car after it's all said and done. Get rid of this, oh, wait a minute. $265.16, $265.16. Yeah, that's what I thought. $285.16. I knew something was a little off there. And like I said, this is why I delete my crap when I'm not using it. Alright. So it dumped from a 17-inch rim down to a 16-inch rim, and it originally came with 15-inch rims. And I think that will do it right there, boys and girls. Looks like I might be scraping just a little bit up there, but I think it is fine. Nice. Alright, now we can march forward and take care of the front end of this thing. Oof, that was tough. As I said in other videos, man, wheel choice is always key, in my opinion, for any customization you do or any mod that you do. Wheels make or break the vehicle. No doubt about that. All this up here looks like it's just I might as well just go buy a whole new front end on us. Holy cow. So with many of you out there, when I was talking about drive-ins, how many of you remember going to the drive-in? What movies did you see at the drive-in? I could tell you we did a it was a Halloween night one. I was 16, a bunch of us were around the same age. Instead of trick-or-treating, we hopped in a car, went to the drive-in, and it was an all-night drive-in. I believe it was 4 or 5 movies, and it was all the shock thrillers, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street type movies. There was a couple others that I don't remember the names of them. They were just like spooky movies that was that they'd play, and it was an all-nighter. I mean, and that's what you did. You got there 8 o'clock at night, and you spent the entire night watching movies, and then you drove home the next, at dawn just about. Oh my gosh, that was just some times there too. Alright. Everything is copacetic. Let's do some repair jobs here. Oh, that didn't sound good. That did not sound good at all. Alright. First things first, brakes. Yep, that's what I kind of figured. Just about the normal anymore. Jeez. These guys are breaking me. Front gets the ventilated set and a couple of pads. We'll just jump over into the suspension and just start doing this stuff up, because you know that I know. Oop, only got one of those. You know that I know that we have most of the parts already kind of mapped out here. Rubber bushings. V-link. Bearing and bearing cap. So yeah. Let's take a look at this real quick. Let's dump out and get some money back for our core charges. Yeah, core charges. That's a ticket. Sway bar B, good. Got both those. But, you know, I was gonna get a wheel hub, and I thought, nah, why waste the money on it? Yeah, I kind of knew that steering rack was shot as well. Ooh, almost got a little squirrely on me. Bottom, all right. So bottom suspension arm. Bottom suspension arm, front wheel hub, and steering rack. Shocks are coming together. Gotta get myself a set of wheels. Rim. Get 2 of those, and we are going to stick with the 16s. The fronts, though, I am going to go probably with a 240. It's a 265 on the back. Let's go to a 225, and we'll do a 55 profile. That sounds about accurate. You know, I realized I didn't even throw that. I didn't throw that 57 on the dyno. That's alright. We were running a little late in the video. I mean, that car had some issues, right? And while I'm over here, might as well throw this over here. And back over here, grab that. Yeah. Now you'll see in a minute, I'm going to do the body up. Like, wait a minute, what happened to the body? Look, check it out. The frame is red. Yeah, baby. This is another one of those Fulysic models. One of those you can take this thing down to parade rest. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so I referred to parade rest. Anyone know what that is? Okay, ex-Navy guy here. Parade rest is where you're not standing at attention, but your legs are apart, your hands are behind your back, and you're at a resting stance while in parade formation. So, dig that. Any of you ex-military guys out there, let me know. Oops. It didn't work that time, did it? No way, Haas. So I could paint I could take the body off. You know what? What I might do is chrome. Why don't I chrome the framework? What do you think? And then, I mean, I could just leave it all. leave it all as it is. But the framework is red. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go. I lost thoughts there for a second. I'm debating on whether or not I want to chrome out the framework or not. Or you can paint it like a flat black. What you have to do though is paint all the body parts separately the same color. So you'd have to be sure that you get the same color combination every time when you shoot a body part. Otherwise you're going to have different colored body parts. And that will just look ugly. Yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. I may just go with the chrome look on the framework. Oh, what did I do there? Did I not? I did not reassess what I was doing here. Got that. Steering rack's in. Why am I not finding that? Did I delete it? Okay, so what do I need here? Oh, I left it up there. Like, duh. Steering knuckle C. Whew. I am losing it, people. Freaking losing it. Steering knuckle C. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. We're cooking with gas now. So to paint this framework chrome, I'm thinking it's going to take a little bit longer because you got to paint all the body panels separately. And then we'll figure this out here in a second. You know what would be easier to do is to get it all assembled first, paint it the red that I want, then remove all the body panels and then repaint the car chrome. That might be the way to do it. Did I get everything? Yep. Alright, nicely done. Double check my stats here. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Alright, let's lower you down. Oof, this thing doesn't even have floor pans, man. Not even. Okay, so the body all comes apart. The fenders come off. See if I can work with any of this stuff. Ooh, no, probably not. The stock body worked out okay. I think that was about it. Seriously. No. Fender, shot. Fender. Oh, I got a fender out of the deal. Alright, so the rest of the stuff, I think it's pretty much, oh, yeah, I might as well just buy all new. I'm going to buy all new, so they got Challenger seats, and that is right rear fender, huh? So, right rear fender doesn't, right rear fender? rear seat. Okay. So let's jump into some body parts here. Here, and let's see if I can go with 1965. Does that? Yeah. Okay. So I got the Aston Martin in here too. Not exactly. Oh, and the Mustang. GTO. So I have a convertible option, but this is the hardtop. So front bumper, stock left door, stock window, stock fender, stock right door, stock glass, got the fender, stock front window, stock hood, stock, 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 stock rear bumper, body I got. There's my rear seat. Stock rear glass, stock headlight, stock trunk. And that's for the Shelby. So we should have all the pieces, I believe, together to put this puppy together. So I don't know what the front end thing is here. Find out here in a second. There's a piece missing in there somewhere. Rear left fender. Okay, so we are missing called the front end. So we need to jump back in there and find the front end for this. Front end gasser, stock front end. So this is just the regular front end. And watch this, boys and girls. Oh, magic. Let the magic. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, and the magic just happened. Look at that. Now, shut that hood. Does it stay? Take a look. The front end may have to stay black for me, I think. I like the idea of it being black. So, right now we'll pull that out, pull this out, pull that out. Not expecting any of these pieces to be repairable, but hallelujah. Both of them were. Shocking. Grab myself a battery here. And we are off to the races. Battery. Radiator. And I've got to raise this to get that transmission out from underneath there. Alright, now I can pull that motor with no issues. And it appears it was a 6-pack type engine. Let's see. We get a couple of Challenger seats real quick. We'll finish off the inside of this. Get a couple of these, and I want a wood grain steering wheel, which is this one right here. Most Pontiacs had that, so. Hate when that happens. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this puppy over to the paint shop. Show you exactly what I'm going to do here. We'll get to the engine. We will get there. Alright, we are going to paint it the current color. Oh, that stayed black. So that is awesome. I'm glad that stayed black. So what we're going to do here is we are going to strip the car down. Take all these pieces off. Right? I've got all the pieces off that I need. Alright, and we are going to come over here to the paint booth. And we are going to paint it. No. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't change it. Oh, I am so sad. I am so sad. Okay. Damn. Okay. Well, what we can do here, boys and girls, is we'll change it up a little bit. We'll go 50% of the red. We'll do that for right now. How's that? And then we'll just put this car back together. Man, I'm not liking that at all. Okay. Little bummed it won't go chrome. Little bummed. But that's okay. Let's go with a gray. We'll go with a gray. I'm good with that. Even though I would have rather it be in chrome. Oh well. There we go. Get the front end in. That all set up. Right door. Come on. There you go. Some of these can be a little tricky trying to figure out where to hit them, you know what I mean? Interior looks good. So now we have a pretty clean machine here. Our framework is at gray, even though I wanted it. Oh, I need to get the rear glass in here. Alright, and the mirror. Alright, let's roll you back out. We will roll you back out to lift number A. Yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So you are done, and it was the 6P, and that's, I think that's what I'm going to stick back in, to be honest with you. I don't think this has any swap options because I did get it before all the swap options became a thing. And as I probably already know, I keep them on my hard drive. I don't do the whole subscribe to the workshop thing and let them manage it. I seriously just I copy and put them on my hard drive. That's just the way I am. I've had some issues in the past, but let's see. Were you 100% or are you 96? I have to go back in. Oh, I don't have the hood on it. That's why. But that's all right. Who needs a hood on it anyway, right? What do we have here? What's in my case? Let's get rid of this annoying case. Anything worthwhile? Does not look like it. Really? No. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to sell off my pieces because I don't need them, and I sold off my drive shaft. I'll be damned. Alright. I was hoping to keep it. It's not like I can go purchase a new one, right? So the V8 overhead valve 6P is the bad boy we want. God only knows if I'm going to get this right at all. We all know how this goes. I'm just actually horrible when it comes to this. Cam gear overhead valve. Clip B for the distributors. While I'm thinking about it, we'll get the clutch release bearing. While I am thinking about it, you know how that's going to go. Crankshaft C. Crankshaft overhead valve. Crankshaft bearing caps. I think I can get the heads. I'm hoping I can get the heads in the performance shop. These are the valve covers that go on it. Headers, I know I can get in the shop. All that's in the shop. Can't get that. Overhead valve. I kind of screwed this up once before, so let's take care of this real quick. Yep, see, V8. And what pistons are those? Those are just pistons? Yeah, they're just regular pistons. See, I screwed up the last time and bought the wrong pistons. Let's go back up and get the oil filter. Fan overhead valve. This does take rocker arms. I believe it takes 16 of these bad boys. Rod caps, need 8 of these. I'm looking. I think it's just serpentine belt A and serpentine belt B. Well, it's A for C. B for C. I don't know if that's for real or not, but we'll find out. Timing belt, timing chain. I think it's F. Yeah. I think it's F. Timing cover. Push rods. I think it's F and need 16 of these. Water pump pulley. Now we'll head over to the speed shop. Just a lot of crap for this car, boy. We gotta go engine. Alternator. Oh, you know what? It takes the i6B alternator, I believe. Camshaft C. And I know it takes. I think it's 2 of these and 1 of those. We'll find out in a second. Overhead valve. Don't tell me you don't have a. Ooh, I think it's H. Man, I have no idea. But yeah, a couple of those will work. Got that. Distributor cap. Distributor cap, rotor, coil. V8 wires, I believe those are the set that I'm going to need. Yeah, see, I've got a dual carb and a single carb. I do not have a triple carb. That's kind of a bummer. Be nice to have that. Power steering F type, thank you. AW. And I think that's about it. Trying to think of air filter. Okay. So it's an E. And it's this bad boy right here, E. So I need an air filter E. Right? Let's see, there's one on a performance shop. I don't remember if there is or not. Rat. Okay. So, stock air filter it is. Alright, let's get to building. Let's see how far we can get before I go. Oh crap, I forgot that piece. Alright, pay attention, boys and girls. This is the distributor cap that requires clips. These clips are the clip Bs. Just making sure you are. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the flywheel. Oh, crap. Happens to me all the time. I'm always forgetting something. Alright. Can you imagine trying to put this stuff in the way of all this? It would be nuts. Come on, go. Alright, we will throw our pistons together real quick. And overhead valve Ds. So I bought the wrong heads. Thought they were going to be H's. Going to be D's. I got the wrong push rods too. So do we have them in this, or do I have to go buy the stock ones over? Oh no. No, don't tell me that. They're not available. Wow. That actually bites. Okay. So we have got to go into the stock parts and buy the stock heads for this. I am upset. D there. D there. Oh my goodness. Ah, that was a waste of some money, that's for sure. So before we get too far into it, what are the... Yeah, I got the... Alright, I got the right heads. That's cool. Or the right push rods. So I'm happy about that. But before we get too overly crazy, let's get all this stuff done underneath. So we have water pump. Always gotta have a water pump. Water pump pulley. Pulley. Okay, so that's the power steering pump there. And you are the i6 alternator. Ah, fan B. I don't have that one. So we'll have to find fan B in a second here. We'll button up the lower end of this. So yeah, the 65 was not actually on my list of movie cars to do until I saw it in this one. I had played around with the idea of doing the XXX movie, but yeah, I think that would be kind of blasphemy against the 67 GTO. The 67 GTO is by far my favorite GTO of them all. I don't know what it is about it, it just gets me. Every time I see one, it gets me. And these things are boats, man. I mean, huge, huge boats. Alright, so what am I doing here? A nice set of chrome headers off of it, that's cool. Spark plugs, yeah. Always need a set of those. Alright, push rods, these are always fun. And I got the wrong rockers too, so this goes with the D set. Wow. Totally screwing this one up altogether. So we need the D set. Need 2 sets of these. The best thing about this is that they are easy to install. You're not like installing each individual rocker. So that's a beauty. Alright, let's jump on over to the other side. Get all these pieces in here. See, I don't know how you guys are doing it on console, trying to get some of these smaller pieces. Man, I'm on a mouse and it's hard to pinpoint where these things are to get them highlighted. And doing it on expert mode, I can only imagine I can imagine it being a pain in the butt. So I don't know how you guys are doing it, but bravo. Alright, let's see if I got my carbs right. It's a shame I don't have an air filter. And we definitely need more performance parts in the game, but I know there's other things that need to be taken care of first. That's all good. I am good with that. I am not complaining by no means. Alright, nicely done there. Spark plugs on this side. Then I'll have to get fan B installed. Oh, I got the wrong wires too. Ignition wires for the D. Ignition wires for the D. Yep, I flipped it over on its side. Didn't mean to, but yeah, it happens. Tell me they do not have the wires for the D. Oh my god. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Nope, we're back at it again. Very intermittent. There we go. Oh, I should have gotten a fan while I was in there too. What is my problem? And fan B it is. Ooh, that kind of took a heavy turn there. Alright, I'm not even going to flip it around or anything. I am just going to take it off the stand. Now, red cars and orange engines don't necessarily look good together, so yeah, that doesn't look too bad, I guess. Oil, my friend, oil. Put her up in the air. Now I know I need let's see. Let's go with exhaust. I think I needed a pair of these. Yep. Couple of middle mufflers. Right. I think it's rear muffler V8, 2 of those, and I believe the pipe. I want that one, but I don't think it's that one. But we'll soon find out here in a second. When I find out, oh, I gotta get catalytic converter too. What's the? It's F. It's F. 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 Gotcha. Go ahead, stick those on. Need a catalytic converter. Oh. Alright, so let's pick up a couple of catalytic converters. Let's get the gearbox F. Let's also pick up drive shaft. And that, boys and girls, should do it for us. Drive shaft is intact. Okay, middle muffler. Middle muffler. Oh, I forgot the exhaust extensions there. Is it just exhaust pipe? Oh, I'll be, yeah. Nice. Well, front exhaust pipe B, so, yeah, I don't think it's not in the performance shop, so I'm not even going to bother looking over there. It's totally disappointing me at this point, but that's what I have. Okay, we are lined up and ready to roll. Kind of like the way that turned out. Alright, so the one in Hollywood Nights, if I'm not mistaken, has a black vinyl roof, but hey, hardtop's a hardtop. Looks good to me. We are going to let's dyno this puppy. Shut that. Why, certainly. Ooh, pulling down about 687 ponies. That's not bad at all. Not shabby. Sweet. All right. Well, that will about do it for this video for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you have any type of suggestions, I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a movie car you're interested in. I would love to build it if I've got the model. If the model is in the Steam Workshop or one of the DLCs. Love to do it for you. So hit that like down below. Hit the subscribe. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. This is Hurst Quayzar, and I am out.